What if the fruit that helps you remember more, move better, and feel younger wasn't rare, but just misunderstood? Today, we uncover 7 fruits that don't just feed your body, they quietly rewire how you age. You've heard it before. Eat more fruit, it's good for you. But not every fruit speaks the same language to an aging body. Some spike blood sugar, some pass through without a trace, and a rare few actually slow aging, improve brain function, and restore daily energy from the inside out. Today isn't about health food. It's about remembrance of what your body still responds to, even after 60. Let's begin. Number 1, blueberries, the brain's night shift cleaners. You may not remember what you forgot last week, but your brain does. It stores the fog, the missed words, the moments when you paused and thought, "Why did I come in here?" But there's something in blueberries that doesn't forget. It works when you rest, not loud, not immediate, just quiet repetition, every night. Inside, each blueberry is a compound called anthocyanin, a pigment that doesn't just protect the brain, but activates cleanup. Studies show that half a cup of blueberries daily can increase hippocampus volume by 12% in 16 weeks. That's the part of the brain responsible for memory, recall, and orientation. Imagine tiny berry janitors, working overnight, gently scrubbing away plaques, clearing oxidation, wiping the glass of your thoughts clean. This isn't a superfood. It's a neural restoration ritual. Here's how to receive it. Use frozen blueberries, freezing triples, antioxidant potency. Add to oatmeal, overnight oats, or even plain yogurt. No sugar, no syrup. Let the purple be pure. You won't feel a jolt. You won't suddenly remember everything. But one morning, you might find a word comes back faster. A thought connects sooner. A name no longer hides. And when it does, you'll know. The night shift showed up again. 2, avocados, the silent heart attack. Eraser. You won't feel it building. You won't feel it tightening. But one day, a blockage appears, and you wonder, how long has this been forming? Most heart attacks don't begin with pain. They begin in silence, in plaque, in arteries that have been told for years. Hold it together. But what if one food, not a medicine, not a treadmill, could quietly erase what's been gathering? A Harvard study showed that seniors who ate just 1 avocado per week had a 44% lower risk of arterial plaque buildup, equivalent to walking 30 minutes a day, every day. No supplements, no drastic diets. Just 1 creamy fruit once a week. Avocados deliver monounsaturated fats, plus vitamin K, potassium, and phytosterols, all working to calm inflammation inside vessel walls and send the message, you don't need to brace anymore. Try it this way. Mash half an avocado into chicken salad instead of mayo. Add lemon plus olive oil. No salt needed, or simply spread it on toast with tomato slices and cracked pepper. Don't overthink it, don't measure grams, just make it a weekly rhythm, because some healing doesn't come with effort, it comes with permission. And maybe what your arteries need isn't more pressure to perform, but one bite that says you're allowed to soften again. 3, pomegranate, fountain of youth in a husk. You look in the mirror and you know something is moving faster than you expected. Not just wrinkles, but energy, elasticity, that quiet glow that used to appear without trying. Pomegranate doesn't claim to stop aging. It does something softer. It slows it down. One study found that just 6 ounces of pure pomegranate juice daily reduced oxidative stress by 32% and reversed visible markers of skin aging by up to 7 years. Not a serum, not a pill, just a glass. From seeds that have outlived empires, these ruby arils contain punicalagin, a rare polyphenol that doesn't just protect, it repairs DNA, calms inflammation, and restores hydration to skin, arteries, and cells. Here's how to receive it. Add a 1/4 cup of seeds to plain yogurt or oatmeal, or sip cold-pressed pomegranate juice. No added sugar. Let it sit in your mouth before swallowing. Let it arrive slowly. This isn't about looking young. It's about reminding your cells you're still worth maintaining. And when they receive that signal, you may notice skin softens, Blood flows easier, the fatigue lifts sooner, because sometimes youth isn't something you chase, it's something you feed. 4. Papaya, the forgotten digestive guardian. Some discomforts we stop talking about: the bloating, the slow digestion, the heaviness that comes even after simple meals. You tell yourself it's aging, that it's normal, that maybe your body just doesn't like food anymore. But maybe it's your gut lining, tired, inflamed, asking for something gentler than antacids or enzymes in capsules. Papaya doesn't fight, it repairs. Inside its orange flesh lives papain, a tropical enzyme that breaks down proteins 4 times faster than stomach acid and helps rebuild the mucosal layer of your gut. Imagine microscopic hands gently patching tiny tears along your digestive lining, calming inflammation, and giving your food somewhere safe to land. This isn't a cleanse, it's a conversation. Try it softly. Eat 1/3 cup ripe papaya before lunch. Let it be the first thing your stomach meets, or blend with ginger and lime as a mid-morning tonic. No cold, no rush, no fear. Let the sweetness arrive like sunlight in the belly. Let the gut recognize kindness again. You don't need another pill. You don't need more willpower. You need a signal, a softness, a fruit that remembers what healing used to feel like. 5. Apples, the cognitive reset. You've been peeling away. You've probably eaten hundreds of apples, sliced them, peeled them, maybe you still do, without thinking, because it feels cleaner, lighter, easier to chew. But what you've been peeling away isn't just the skin, it's a layer of memory. Inside that thin, often discarded shell is quercetin and ursolic acid, 2 compounds that help protect neurons, reduce brain inflammation, and even stimulate the growth of new brain cells. The part we throw away holds the function we wish we could keep. Studies show that these phytochemicals may lower dementia risk, improve recall, and protect against the oxidative wear that builds with each passing decade. Try this. Choose organic apples when possible. Wash, slice thin, but keep the peel chew slowly. Let the crunch be deliberate. It's not about the fruit, it's about what it remembers, because inside the peel is a coded signal, not for digestion, but for cognition. You don't need new tricks to think clearer. You just need to stop throwing away what your brain's been asking for all along. 6. Grapes, the circulation amplifier. You don't always feel poor circulation, but it leaves signs: cold hands, tingling in the feet, a mind that drifts before the sentence is done. And while most people reach for caffeine or compression socks, the answer might be in a bowl of grapes. Red and black grapes, especially with skin and seeds, are rich in resveratrol, a natural compound that tells your blood vessels, open, loosen, let oxygen flow again. It doesn't push, it invites. Resveratrol expands capillaries, improves blood oxygen delivery, and helps reduce the stiffness that builds in aging arteries, like little purple boosters, moving breath to the places that were holding their breath too long. Try this. Eat 10 to 15 red or black grapes, frozen or fresh. Choose seeded if possible. That's where the power hides. Let them thaw slightly in your mouth. Don't rush. Feel the coolness. Feel the quiet sweetness. Let your body recognize the feeling of arrival, because sometimes your limbs aren't tired. They're just under-oxygenated. You don't always need more energy. You just need blood that knows where to go, and grapes, when chosen right, remind it. 7. Kiwi, the morning mitochondria. Switch, you wake up, but your body doesn't. The eyes open, but the engine hums low. No strength, no clarity, just movement, without momentum. But deep inside, every cell is a mitochondrion, your body's natural battery, and kiwi, it's the hand that gently turns it on. Packed with vitamin C, actin-din enzyme, and potassium, kiwi doesn't flood your system. It awakens it. It tells your mitochondria, there's light. There's movement. Let's begin. 1 kiwi, first thing in the morning, has been shown to boost digestion, reduce fatigue, and increase post-meal energy by up to 30%. Not from sugar, but from cellular activation. Try it this way. Eat one fresh kiwi on an empty stomach. If organic, try the skin. It's edible and loaded with fiber. Slice it thin if texture overwhelms you. Chew slowly. Feel the tangy brightness rise, not just on your tongue, but in your breath, in your bloodstream, in the spark behind your thoughts. This isn't caffeine, it's sunlight, in edible form. And sometimes, that's all your cells were waiting for. How many of these fruits did your doctor ever mention? Maybe they weren't forgotten. Maybe they were just misunderstood. You're not too old to feel sharp again. You're not too late to feel light again. And you're never too far from the foods your body still remembers. Comment fruit power if you'll try just one this week. Share this with someone who's been eating fruit for decades, but hasn't been eating the right ones. And next, the 3 healthy fruits that quietly accelerate joint damage. Over 60. Because fruit isn't just colorful, it's instruction. For the body you're still allowed to rebuild. Share it in the comments.